Okay, it is time to finish off Mossdeep Gym. Okay, so left off last time, we're just in front of Kathleen and Nicholas as our next fight we have to do. So let's jump straight in and grab the team. Okay, you start by grabbing. Who do we need? We need Rhyperia. We need Rabombi. We need Torkoal. We need. Where is it? We need Archeops. We need Metagross, and we need Aggron. And we've got a little bit of leveling we need to do. So Rabombi needs to go up to level 85. And Rhyperia is 85 as well. And items, we need Mega Stone for Aggron. We need Sharp Beak for Archeops. Then we need a Citrus Berry on Rhyperia. We need a Lumberry for Metagross, and the others are fine. And the other thing we need is we want to teach Rock Tomb. Do I have any Rock Tomb TMs? I don't. Okay, go buy some Rock Tomb TMs. Yeah, this line should be pretty safe. The opening is very consistent, that's riskless. And it is a kind of bit of the back end of the line isn't planned, but there's a lot of good mons. Is this the right claw? It's the right claw. No, next one. I need Rock Tomb. I'll buy a couple of those. I'll make sure I've got a couple of these. Right? Okay. And then we needed to teach Rock Tomb to Aggron. Cool. Yeah, we've already got a flex slot there, so we'll just get Ice Punch because we don't need it for this fight. Now, do you want to just double check that I've already changed it on the calc. Now we can head back and jump into the first fight. Okay. Yep, done that. Okay. I think it's this fight? Or is it the next one? Oh, well, anyway. Slot order doesn't actually matter for this one, so we're just gonna jump in. Here we go. Kathleen and Nicholas. Opening with this Crobat and Excadrill. Alright, Crobat has Flying Gem, Acro, Super Fang, Tailwind, Screech. You can do a lot of funky stuff, and obviously it's super fast. Excadrill has a Ground Gem, Earthquake, which is going to deal a crap ton of damage. But that's okay, because that's not going to happen. So here, Ribombee here is purely to bait. Obviously, Ribombee baits a kill from Acrobatics, because of course it's weak to it. It has pitiful defense. And it also baits a kill from Excadrill, but with only Iron Head. That's why we leveled up here. So now, at exactly level 85, Rock Slide is just outside of KO range, so it will be going for only Iron Head. So Ribombee is going to switch out into Torkoal. Torkoal can't get crit, so it is perfectly safe to switch in. Meanwhile, High Horsepower will kill Excadrill, and Excadrill does not see Earthquake killing Rhyperior as well, importantly. Exactly one. Max roll Ground Gem Earthquake does 294 to at max, so just outside. Oh, perfect. Torkoal lives both of those attacks, and we kill Excadrill. Nice and simple. Okay. Cool. Now, either of these mons bait in Medicham next. So, Medicham here doesn't see any kills into Rhyperior, but it does see, obviously, it sees a kill into Torkoal. Crobat also sees a kill into Torkoal even without its Flying Gem now, and always did. That's why we didn't go any kind of recovery on Torkoal. So we're just here, we're going to click Protect, and Rhyperior is going to switch out, and we're going to swap into Archeops. So there should be 2 attacks going into, yep, there's 1 and 2, perfect. Didn't matter what attacks they were from Medicham, that's fine. So now on this turn here, we're on turn 3, Torkoal is now baiting an Acrobatics, of course, so we're going to swap out into Aggron to take that. Meanwhile, this is a Focus Sash Medicham, but we don't care about the sash, we're going to use Dual Wing Beat, which will fast kill it through the sash. So perfect, swap out Aggron, it takes the Acrobatics, 4 times resisted, does nothing, and Dual Wing Beat comes out, and that will kill this Focus Sash Medicham. Perfect. Okay, great. Now this turn, Cinderace does not see any kills into Metagross, but it does see a fast kill with Iron Head and Iron Head only into Archeops. So on this turn what we can do is we can Mega Evolve with Aggron, and click Body Press into Cinderace. But Cinderace is about to become a Steel type, so Body Press will be super effective, and this will kill after the Life Orb tip. Meanwhile, Archeops, because we obviously don't want it to take an Iron Head, we're going to switch out into Metagross. Crobat this turn does not see any kills, can't really do anything, so it can sort of do whatever. It's not going to Tailwind because both of our two Mons were slower than both of their Mons. So it's not going to Tailwind, but it could Super Fang either slot, or it could Screech either slot. Okay, so it tries to go Screech to Metagross. Obviously can't because we're Clear Body, but Metagross always lived. Even Super Fang into Iron Head crit doesn't do too much. That's fine. So take the Life Orb chip, and now this Body Press is a guaranteed kill. And now this is where the pre-planned stuff ends. From here, the plan was kind of just to figure it out. So, yeah, we'll see. So, my thoughts here. So Crobat here can go for Super Fang into either slot or Screech into the Aggron slot, and that's it. So I think what I would like to do, let me figure out how I want to do this. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Rock Tomb with Aggron, and I'm going to swap out into Torkoal. This can only ever be, this can never be an Acrobatics into this Metagross. It can only ever be, if it's doing anything into Metagross, it is only ever Super Fang, which obviously Super Fang would not kill. So I think this is what I want to do here. So which slot is this going to? Okay, Aggron slot. Ideally I would have preferred that into Torkoal slot, but that's fine. Okay, Rock Tomb does that, and we lower its speed. So now this is going to be clicking Acrobatics into Torkoal, guaranteed. So I'm going to swap out into Archeops, and I'm going to Protect. Perfect, Protect on the Acro. And now Archeops, thanks to the -1 speed, is faster, and a Rock Slide will simply kill. So then what's going to come out next? So this will be Aggron. No, sorry, this will be Togekiss. So Rhyperior is the best matchup there. So I'm going to swap into Rhyperior, as Archeops will kill Crobat here. Okay, this should be Togekiss, I'm pretty sure. Oh, actually, I think it might be Jinx first. No, it'll be Jinx first because it's got a focus sash, so it doesn't see that I kill it, but it sees that it kills me. Yeah, okay. Cool. This doesn't actually matter because dual wing beat here will kill, thanks to the sharp beak. I'll just double check that I've got sharp beak equipped. Sharp beak dual wing beat, which I do have, is a kill with dual wing beat. And this could fake out, which I think is fine. I'll click rock slide. Okay, fakes out. Oh, but it fakes out Rhyperia. That's perfect. That doesn't matter at all. Perfect. And finally, we've got Togekiss here. I think this turn it's guaranteed Tailwind because it's slower than Archeops and doesn't see any kills, but either way, it can't do anything into either of these, so I'm just going to Rock Slide and I'm going to Rock Wrecker. Yeah, okay, click Tailwind and then this Rock Wrecker is going to come in and get a frag for Rhyperia. Perfect. Okay, very nice. Beautiful. Okay. Done. Bit of a demon fight, but, you know, isn't that all of Tatenliza's gym? Okay. Time to go grab the team for the last fight. Last trainer fight. Okay, let's have a look. Let me check my calc. This is a relatively easy fight. Okay. Okay, first one we need Salazzle. We still need Rubombi. We need... And then after that, actually doesn't... hang on, okay, Rubombi needs to be slot 2, because it is. After that, I think it's just generic Goodmon, so I'll just bring you, because we need Metagross. I want to bring you, and we need Medicham. Okay. A little bit of leveling to do. We need one more level on Medicham. And we need 3 levels on Salazzle. Then we need Mega Stone for Medicham. And also need to go teach it Brick Break. So let's fly over. Okay, we got Quick Break on Medijam. And we can see a Thunder Punch. Okay, perfect. And now we can head back and jump into the fights. Okay, here we go. Final trainer fight of the gym. Okay, here we go. So, Clifford Macey. It's opening here with Persimmon and Marill. Okay, so we should have Marill is opposite Rubombi. Yeah, okay, cool. So, Marill is here just to die. So let's do that for it. This Persimmon is hard-coded to detect this turn so that it can get huge power from this Marill after it uses its only move, Misty Explosion, or just dies. Marill has a Quick Claw, but that doesn't matter because it just doesn't matter. So what we're going to use this turn to do is we're going to use it to set up a Tailwind. So there we go, Persimmon detects. It doesn't get the Quick Claw, so we just kill it. Again, that doesn't change anything. 1 HP of damage wasn't gonna do much. So Persimmon now takes over huge power, and we set up our Tailwind. So here on this turn, Tauros comes out. Tauros sees no kills here, so it is going to click Role Play to copy huge power from Persimmon. We're going to take advantage of this by ignoring it this turn. So we're going to Encore this Persimmon into Detect, so it can't do anything. Meanwhile, Rubombi is going to switch out for Medichan. There we go, the Encore comes out, so Persimmon gets locked into Detect. And Tauros copies huge power with Roleplay. Okay, perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. So, Detect, and it fails. So, now we're entering our third turn of Tailwind and our second turn of Encore. So what we're going to do is Lazlo doesn't need to be here, so we're just going to switch out for Rubombi. And Medicham is going to Mega Evolve and kill Tauros with a Brick Break. We're using Brick Break so we don't lower our defenses because there are a couple mobs with priority later. So here we go, Medicham Mega Evolves. Thanks to the Tailwind, it is quicker. Simeon detects, of course, that's Encored into. And here we go, Brick Break comes out and Tauros dies. Perfect. So now it's Golduck. Golduck here sees that it is dead to Medicham, so it's going to Aquajet Medicham. Rubombi can actually do whatever, it doesn't actually matter, and so you can waste a move because Simeon is still Encored. And perfect. So Aquajet comes in, doesn't do too much. Again, it did not matter at all what Rubombi did, so I'm just wasting a turn. Meanwhile, close combat here kills. So here, the Encore will end and the Tailwind will end. But it's now a 2v1, so we can, yeah, Tailwind peters out and Encore ends. But we don't really care about that, because what we're going to do is we're going to set another Tailwind and we are going to kill this with Zen Headbutt. It has no priority, it's slower than Medicham even without the Tailwind, but with the Tailwind especially, it just dies. Oops. Oh, I forgot this thing was Focus Sash. Oh, I really fucked up. Well, shit. Oh, this is cooked. That's especially cooked because that just throws my entire Tate and Liza plan out of the window, because Rubombi was quite important for that plan. So, why did I forget this is... That's really bad. Well, I mean, the rest of this fight's fine because, I mean, Medicham just sweeps the rest of this fight, but... Oh, god damn it. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. Well, okay. Tate and Liza are not going down today then. You, doesn't matter, you're just going to die. One last thing to check, I want to see if I am dead to an Accel Rock, which I probably am. I am dead to High Roll Accel Rock. So I will be switching out, but that's fine. I can Meteor Mash and just swap you out into... I should have brought something else back up here. Do you... Yeah. Ludicolo lives a crit Accel Rock, so I can just swap out into you. Okay, you Accel Rock Metagross anyway, because it also sees us anyway. That's very annoying. And it would have been so easy to fix too, because I had 3 whole unused slots that I didn't actually need, and more uncooked, and oh god, that's frustrating. Well, that was unideal. damn it. Yeah. Well, that's really shit, actually. '07 Rabombi. God damn it. Because now I need to find a whole new plan for beating Tate and Liza. Because my plan for Tate and Liza... Well, I'll run through the plan I had. So, the plan was Hitmonlee was going to be my mon that killed Azelf, because with Fake Out into Rock Tomb into... No, Rabombi wasn't actually sacking on TNL. So I'll run through the plan. So it was it was Hitmonlee was going to Fake Out Rock Tomb to become quicker, and then Aya Papa Berry Natural Gift exactly just killed Azelf, which then meant that the future sight was up and it was going to be Latios coming in for only Zen Headbutt. So then I was going to go to Greninja. Greninja and Rabombi were then Greninja, Rabombi, and then eventually Pidgeot were going to PP stall the Latios before eventually when it ran out, Pidgeot would kill it. Pidgeot baited in Hooper for only Hyperspace Hole, so I could go to Greninja. Greninja was faster and killed Hooper, and then Rabombi came in on Zoroark to kill it, which is fine. The only thing I was going to need was Rabombi was either going to be speed scaled or have one rare candy used on it. I was leaning towards scaled because, you know, it's 3 IV. It was going to be a value scale, and I only got 2 candies left for the rest of the game, so I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to save it. Then for Liza, Metagross can freely switch in on Tapu Lele and kill it, which then baits Latias for anything other than Dragon Pulse. So I was going to swap back into Hitmonlee on that, which then baited only a Dragon Pulse, so I could go to Rabombi, which that got only Mystical Fire, so I could go to Candied Archeops. Candied Archeops was faster and could kill, you know, just over half with U-turn, baiting only a Dragon Pulse back into a Rabombi, who could kill the Latios with Moonblast. Then it was going to be Metagross. Metagross, I was going to sack Hitmonlee into Metagross, and then send the 15 out of 16 range with Fire Gem Salazzle to kill it. If it missed, I could have been able to clean up with Archeops. And then Hooper last, I was going to sack Pidgeot into Hooper. Technically, there was fiction where Pidgeot could have saved itself by getting a 1 in 3 on switch in and then getting infinite Hurricane self hits on Hooper. But then Archeops cleaned up afterwards and Greninja. But with no Rabombi, that plan is completely out the window. And I've got no idea how I'm gonna kill Latios. It was a sick plan. It was a candy on Archeops, either a candy or a scale on Rabombi, and then the 2 sacks, which is fine, and then there was risks. That's very small risks on Greninja, and actually on Rabombi was going to be risked because technically double Minroll, U-turn, and Moonblast wouldn't have killed Latias, but you know, there were small fictions, but the actual line overall was always safe. There was just fiction to lose an extra 2 mons. But that plan is out the window, and I'm looking and I've got no idea how the hell I'm going to kill Latios on Tate. Like, I've got no idea how I'm gonna kill Latios. Because there's literally only like 3 mons in my box that don't die to a crit, and there is nothing in my box that can one-shot it. So, well, this is yeah, not great. Anyway, well, I guess with that's gonna be the end of stream for today, because I can't fight Tate and Liza, and something tells me it's not gonna be a quick cook to find a lion, so that's gonna be it for stream today, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of cooking, because this is grim. This is very grim. I suppose that's... Yeah, exactly. Right before he was most needed, which sucks, but what can you do? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I want to look. Anyway, yeah, that'll do. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna, end it there. Okay, see ya.